So is it on? When are we rolling this thing? Oh, it's on. I'm shooting. I'm just gonna cut this out. No, I'm not gonna cut this out. Do you know why? Because why not let the people see my imperfections? See, this entire time, a lot of the time, people on YouTube, what you'll see some fancy editing, you'll see polishing, music up in the background, all this other fancy stuff. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's good. You want to look clean. You want to look professional. But there's something about being natural. There's something about being raw, right? Where you're in the moment, and if you stumble, roll with it. Be able to go with the flow and keep on going. Rather than, maybe you stumble on a word, maybe you don't say something correctly, and then you take the time to say, excuse me, you repeat yourself, and everybody in the room figures out that you messed up. So what is my advice, my friends, is when you mess up, keep going. Roll with it. In boxing, they give the terminology rolling with the punches. You get hit, that's okay. Use the momentum, use the flow. Right? When you're playing an instrument, maybe you play a note wrong on the guitar. You're not gonna replay that note or say, sorry everybody, once more. No, you're just gonna keep going. Pretend like it never happened. Right? So one of the reasons that I can practice on YouTube is just going off the cuff, as the young people say. Just keep going, keep going. Be natural. This way you stay away from being artificial, you stay away from being robotic. Now you can use this element of being natural and rolling with the flow, if you will, in any sort of example in any part of your life. Let's say you go up to a party, you're in front of a group, this happened to me not too long ago, and you tell a joke. And you tell this joke and it completely flatlines. It falls on its face. So what do? The joke sucked. It happened. The best thing to do now, in my opinion, is go with it. Make a joke out of how bad the joke was. Accept it. Be accountable. Okay, you know what, guys? I tried something. I tried to make you guys laugh. I have failed miserably. I totally apologize. I know that we can't be friends anymore, right? Whatever it may be. As long as it's natural, as long as it comes up, this is how you can stay smooth. Okay? And it's not about talking as fast as you can, trying to say anything that comes to mind. But it's remembering to be relaxed, to be chilled out, and to not have such a huge impact on what other people are thinking, right? Because if I'm constantly thinking, oh, what is this person going to think if I say that? Or, oh, when I said this certain word, when I stumbled, this person looked at me twice. Maybe I should go back and repeat myself. No. Just go with it. Be relaxed. Keep going forward. In presentations and speeches, I have done countless speeches and presentations. And you know what? It's not always perfect. Maybe there's a sound system error. Maybe I repeat something. Maybe I stumble on a word or two. But what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary is, now can you keep the ball rolling? Right? Sure, you hit a little bump along the road, but can you go around that bump? Right? Like a rock in the river. You're going to hit it, but it's going around. That's where you're going to separate yourself in all aspects of life. But if you want to look at it in terms of speaking to someone, you know what? We all say things that might not make sense, right? Whether we don't articulate it well enough or whatever the case may be. But the point I'm trying to make is, that's all right. Play with it. And if you have to be honest, if you have to say, sorry, man, my joke sucked, or da-da-da-da, or just be blunt and upfront, by all means. And not to mention, while you're doing all this, you want to act like it's nothing. Because guess what? It is nothing. No one's going to remember that you messed up a word, or that you said something wrong, or that you said a sentence that you don't necessarily agree with. So when you are saying what you're saying, keep your shoulders back. Keep your chest out. Be natural. Be confident. Now you're going, Daniel, well, naturally, it's not natural for me to be confident. That's okay. It's not natural for many people to be confident. So what do? You practice. You're going to go to parties. You're going to talk to people. You're going to say things that aren't going to sound the coolest, and you're going to get embarrassed. Once, twice, 3 times. But let me tell you something. After you fail at a joke for about the 15th or 20th time, it's not nearly as bad as failing the first time. Failing can be an amazing thing because you figure out what works, what doesn't work, and not only that, about the 15th or 16th time when you say something or you try to impress your date and it doesn't work out, is you don't feel a thing anymore. Why? Because the first and second time, there's that added shock value. You're going, man, that was awkward. I don't like this feeling. Your face goes red. Your heartbeat speeds up. But if you've done it over and over again, yes, it will fail, but it will not feel anything like it did the first time. It's going to feel 100% better. Because now you've become accustomed to it. You know how to handle it. Because now, not only do you have the knowledge on your side, but you also have experience. So just a little food for thought, folks. When you're going out in any aspect of your life, if you fall, if you stumble, literally or metaphorically in communication, just keep going with it. Roll with it. Laugh it off. Shrug your shoulders. Do whatever you got to do. Just realize it's not a big deal. This is Daniel. Have a fantastic day.